Good morning to everybody who's watching the replay today. How much better is this than yesterday where we're not bouncing around anymore? So that's great. So my name is, oh hi Gen X, it's good to see you again. My name is Krystalyn Vitovich. I am an internationally published intuitive author, and today I want to share with you guys my 3 affirmations, hi daddy, my 3 affirmations that will get you through anything in your day, and 1 affirmation to remember in those particularly frustrating and hard times. So stick around for that one, and we will get started with the first. If you want to be able to comment below, like Susan right down there, hi Susan, if you want to be able to comment, feel free to follow me. I will follow you back, and that is how we can comment with each other. So please do that. I love getting to know you guys. Good morning, Susan. Our first affirmation is, I overcome obstacles with renewed inner strength. I overcome obstacles with renewed inner strength. Whatever I face in the day, I know that I'm going to be okay. Not only am I going to be okay, but I'm going to learn something extremely valuable. And it may not be something I am like, aha, light bulb moment learning, but it might be something that just innately happens. And I've gained experience, whether I'm aware of it or not. I have gained experience that I can use every day for the rest of my life from here on out. So when you're facing something difficult, when you're going through life, when you wish your circumstances were a little bit better or different than they are right now, realize that you overcome obstacles with renewed inner strength. And we are going to touch on that a little bit more with our feature affirmation today, so stick around. Our second affirmation is, I am successful in all that I do. I am successful in all that I do. Can you imagine starting something, hey Ronaldo, starting something and knowing you're going to be successful? Like, I don't even have to start this yet to know that it's going to be successful. And that's purely because you're you. It's purely because you know, again, that if something goes wrong, failure is not the end. Failure or something just not going the way you want it to go is not the end of the journey. If it was, nothing would get done, right? So when something doesn't work out, know that A, it's an obstacle, or B, if it's something that just keeps pushing, you keep trying, but there is such a pushback that you are starting to feel like maybe this isn't the path that you're supposed to go on. Maybe God's trying to tell you something. Maybe He is. And maybe you're trying to squeeze yourself out a window when there's a door hanging open beside you. This is an opportunity, if you run into something like this, to look around and take stock of your options. Oh, you're really cool, Ronaldo. I think your name is hilarious, and I love it. Hey, King Eric. So, Ronaldo McDonaldo. It's so hard to say, but it's so clever. So, good morning, King Eric. So, when you run into an obstacle, when you run into something that just will not give you that, something that won't break for you, something you can't get through. I was going to try to find a fancy word. I can't think of it, so whatever. I'm going to take another option, which is exactly what you should do. So, hi, Kahe. So, when stuff doesn't work, look around. Start taking stock of your resources. What do you have to work with? What is showing as an opportunity where other things, roadblock, thank you, Ronaldo, when other things aren't working out, when you hit a roadblock, what can you do? Turn or go around it or do something creative. You're an incredible person with unlimited resources and abilities. You will make it work. And honestly, if it's pushing back against you, it's probably because you're supposed to make something else work. And what is at the end of that path is much better for you than what you were headed toward initially. That may have been fine, but you deserve better. So you should head that way. Okay? So that is, I am successful in all that I do. Our third affirmation is, gratitude is my attitude. It's my favorite. Gratitude is my attitude. Because if you just list 3 things a day, just 3, that you are grateful for, you're going to change your life. You're going to change everything about your life. I could talk for probably an hour about how much this affirmation will change your life and in how many ways. But every morning, if you want to, if you can, list 3 things you're grateful for, because you deserve to wake up with a smile, right? And you deserve to appreciate your life as it is while you're working towards what you want. So list 3 things every morning. When you're frustrated, when things are just really annoying, list 3 things. Get control over yourself again. Because every situation, you may not have control over how it turns out, but you have control over your attitude, which controls how you react to the situation, which helps to control the situation. So make sure you start listing things that you are grateful for. Oh, thank you so much, Stevie. Stevie? I think that's Stevie. Cargwall. I can pronounce Cargwall easier. How weird am I? But anyway, thank you. So list 3 things that you are grateful for when you're frustrated in the morning, and then at the end of every day, why not do it again so that you can end the day knowing that at least 3 things happened today that you can be grateful for. CV, I inserted a T in there where there wasn't one. Sorry about that, CV. So you had a good day. You did. You may have had a challenging day, but there are at least 3 things in it that you can be grateful for. Hey, Anne. So it had to be a good day, right? And that's how you should remember your days. Tomorrow, today is just going to be a memory. So you might as well like that memory rather than not like it, right? So make every day a good one by listing 3 things that you're grateful for at the end of every day. And that brings us to our feature affirmation. You can stop and practice gratitude at any time. That is absolutely true. Thank you, Susan. So our feature affirmation today, I'm going to flip the camera and that's how I'll intro it. So 1 second, guys. Copy and paste links. Oh, geez. There we go. I'm stronger than my circumstances. I am stronger than my circumstances. And as always, don't worry about screen capping this because it will be all over social media once I'm done here. I'll put it up on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Tumblr, and some other site. I can't remember because there's a lot of them and they're all wonderful. So I am stronger than my circumstances. Oh, thank you. Oh yes, Pinterest was the other one, as is obvious by that. Thank you, Susan. All right, 1 second. I'm going to flip the camera again. Do you know that you will never come up against something that you are not stronger than? Double negative there. Bad English major move. But you will never face something that is stronger than you. How about that? You are stronger than every circumstance you ever come across. And if you look at your history, you'll realize you made it to today, so that's obviously true, right? Nothing can ever overcome you to the point where it stops you. You are capable. You are stronger. You are being prepared for whatever it is you're meant to do in life, and everything you go through is just experience helping you to learn what you need to learn. And that's awesome. Imagine the things you've been through. If you've been through some really crazy, maybe even awful things, imagine what that's preparing you for. So thank you. Oh, I can't wait to see you all on Pinterest. So when you face something that challenges you, when you face something that gets you down, just stop and think, wow, I have to go through this. What am I going to be capable of? How strong am I going to be? What is this training me for, essentially? And then realize that you've got some really awesome things in your future, and all you have to do is get through this circumstance, this issue, and you'll be even more ready for it. So when you're going through something, don't get discouraged. I mean, there's going to be a moment, I'm sure, where you're kind of disappointed, but don't stay disappointed. Thanks. So when you're going through something, don't always be disappointed. There's a time. Your emotions are always valid, but there's also a time for them to be there and then a time to let them go so that you can get stuff done, right? So if you're feeling angry, upset, hurt, validate that. Know that, yes, I am feeling this way. Here's why. Now here's what I can do about it. If someone upsets me, what I do, again, I list 3 things I'm grateful for, because then I can start looking at maybe why they did it, what their motivation was, what they actually meant toward me, and probably nothing is what they meant. So it gives me clarity and a way to view the situation objectively. And then again, I'm stronger than that situation. I can handle it. I appreciate it, especially grammar stuff. So don't get tunnel vision. Exactly. We talk about that with I'm successful in all that I do. Sometimes you got to look over to see what other situations there are. You got to look around to take stock of the situation, to understand what's going on, because what's inside our heads, as crazy and wonderful as that world is, it's not everything that is in the world, right? Everybody else's crazy and wonderful world is a part of it. And we want to respect that, but also enjoy how we can help each other with all of that. Everybody is so unique in the way that they view things. And it's great to bring that together to make that 7 billion piece puzzle that does create the world. And you are a special part of that. So you are stronger than every circumstance you come up against. And I hope that you can use this to remind yourself when something is making you feel weak, or when something is making you feel like it is getting the best of you. Make sure you stop and say, I am stronger than this circumstance. And there's at least 3 things that I can be grateful for right now. Now that I've gotten myself back under control, what's really going on here? And how can I use my attitude, my response, to help the situation? So that's what I want for you today. You are stronger than your circumstances. You'll be able to find a good picture of this across social media. I will post this video on my website so you can watch it over and over again if you want to. Share it with people if you want to. And on my website, you can also check out my personal development fiction books, which is really cool. And if you want to know what I'm talking about, check out the website. It explains it a lot better there, where I had time to process and think about what I wanted to say than I can explain here. So thank you guys so much. Keep gratitude as your attitude today. Live in the moment, because that's where your control is and you can do anything right now. And go out there, and here's a grammar thing for you. Do good. I will see you guys tomorrow, and I look forward to it. So thank you guys so much. I will see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye.